Hello, ladies and gentlemen, toy enthusiasts and those new to Tough Nerd Toys LLC. I'm your host, Uncle Nerd, and welcome to another episode of Busted Open. Busting it open since 2007, and today we'll be reviewing Neca's Real Toys Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn action figure. I remember seeing the commercial as a child and it scaring the balls off of me due to the ominous scare of the skull with the eyes and the foreboding voice of the announcer within the advertisement. Yet although scared, and always gravitating to monsters, sci-fi, and horror, I had to see this film released in 1987. And to my delight, I was enthralled by its over-the-top violence, gut-churning gore, and zany dark macabre humor, which instantly became a cult classic and standard for horror films to come, or the horror comedy genre. Ash, the main protagonist and durable live-action animated character within the storyline of this cult series, played by the wonderful and charismatic actor Bruce Campbell, was nothing short of amazing. And it seems Neca has taken yet another crack at portraying this awesome character in the form of a wonderfully detailed action figure. So let's check out the package, bust it open, and see if this guy is worth the scratch. So here we have it inside of the box, looking pretty good, reminiscent of the old, I would say the poster and the VHS tape. And I mean, I'm very excited to open this action figure because I was always a big fan of Evil Dead. I mean, me and my friend Fred, we watched this stuff when we were kids and stuff like that. He was the one that actually really, I always saw the commercial, but at one time I was just a little bit too chicken shit or too scared to see it. So I decided to watch it with him and I became a fan instantly. Even though I would be scared of stuff or I was scared of things, I would still go towards it. That's how weird I was as a child. But enough of that. The box looks pretty wonderful. Again, I said it's reminiscent of like the VHS tape that came out back in the day. Has the Evil Dead logo down here, the nice skull poster art right here, Evil Dead logo right here, the old house right here, the cabin rather, where things went down. His car over there, Neca Real Toys logo right there. You know, you see like the different little fig product images right here where they're recreating the scenes. This looks pretty good. And it says, after a relaxing cabin vacation doesn't go as planned, Ash is left with 3 dead friends, an undead girlfriend, and an angry evil spirit on the loose. As nightfall approaches, Ash must prepare to again battle the legions of the damned if he wants to make it to dawn. Dead by dawn, dead by dawn. Yeah, that's what it was saying in there. And you know, you got a nice little action figure like deco going on, or pretty much art, not art, but like, you know, where they made like a little scene right here, which is pretty good with Bruce Campbell as Ash and everything like that. This box is pretty good. You know, the people who went into making the figure, Randy Falk, sculptor, and all this other stuff. You know, the cool stuff right here. With that logo at the top and right here. This is the sweetest part of it right here. It's when you open the box and look at that. Look at all that goodness. That goodness. You got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 accessories including that, and that's not including the figure. So I mean, like, it's gonna be a treat opening. And inside, look over here. You have, like, again, you have a nice little action scene going on where he was in the cabin and everything was going nuts with, remember where the deer head was laughing at him and everything like that. And this is when, like, his hand got cut off and everything. This is great. If you haven't seen Evil Dead, and again, the remake wasn't that bad, but if you haven't seen Evil Dead, you definitely should check it out. But yeah, it comes loaded with tons of accessories. We're going to get into that in a second. And I mean, like, everything looks pretty much good with this box. Like, again, I hate opening these boxes because I love busting my toys open. Don't get it wrong. I'm going to bust it open. But I mean, the box is just so awesome. It's like having like a VHS tape on your shelf, up on your shelf, or whatever the case may be. So let's bust this guy open and see what he has to offer right here. All right. Oh, there goes that. I won't be keeping this box. I'll probably just buy another one. Just to, what's the name? Put this box over here. And wow, look at this. He comes with his deadite head. Remember when he became Evil Ash and everything like that? Let's bring this a little bit closer. This is when he became Evil Ash right here. Got the deadite head going on. Looks pretty good. He has the possessed arm, looks like. Yeah, remember this arm was crawling away and doing all sorts of wacky stuff right here. Yeah, this looks pretty good. This is pretty good. He has the possessed arm right here. Let me get this a little bit into focus. See if you can see that. Yeah, there it is. The possessed arm. The tape recorder that pretty much started off everything in Evil Dead 1 and 2 and stuff like that. And again, a lot of people don't understand that Evil Dead 2 was basically what they wanted the film to be. But Evil Dead 1, they couldn't get everybody to come back. So everybody thinks he went back to the hotel back to the cabin, and he didn't. It wasn't like he went back to the cabin. He really never left. You know what? One day I'll do a little video and explain Evil Dead to you, because a lot of people will be like, oh, he went back. No. Evil Dead 2 was basically the director's cut, or the way the director wanted the film to go. But because of all the people, a lot of the actors never came back. So, that's how that went. And you got Ash right here. You got a nice little shotgun going on right here. Shotgun, axe, all this stuff fell out. His regular hand right here. Nice little axe. And this is the possessed hand right here. I think that arm is when, like, he cut his arm off, remember? And we have, now everybody, this is supposed to be Sophie's head, but then again, it could be Linda's head. Remember when he whacked off her head when he had it in the vice and everything like that? Looking pretty good, real good. Let's get into the articulation of the figure. This guy looks pretty good. Ash looks great. I'm really liking this right here. I mean, like, you got great face detail right there. He's got the missing hand and everything. He's looking good. Groovy. The only thing I noticed, they didn't give you the chainsaw with this one, which is weird. But I guess you can interchange him with the other, what's that? Other Ash that they have out now, because they have a few Ash action figures out. I think it's about two or three. And I'll be reviewing that one soon as well. But yeah, he looks pretty good. The face detail is good. This looks spot on like Ash. Look at this. Look at this young Bruce Campbell. Looking all young. Nice little sculpt on the pants. Nice sculpt on the shirt. The shirt is tucked in. Everything looks good on this guy. The paint scheme is pretty good and everything. Nothing looks bad on this guy. I love the blood that they got going on the top of his forehead and everything like that. This guy looks spot on. He looks great. Absolutely great. And I mean, he doesn't feel light. He doesn't feel like he's not like a durable action figure. It doesn't feel like he's not substantial enough to like play with or anything like that. Wait, there's no. Oh, how could I forget this? Look. It's the Necronomicon. Remember this book? It's the Deadite. This is like the Deadite Bible right here. And it even has the face in it. If you look real good, it has the face inside of it too. Great job, Neca. Real good job. And so it's a ton of things you can do with this action figure. This guy looks great. This guy looks great. The weapons fit into his hand pretty well too. Everything is pretty much cool with this guy. You just sometimes have to pry it a bit or like sometimes open their hands because they've been giving them nice closures in the hands and everything like that. And you got the axe right here and all that other stuff. So let's get into the articulation. We'll pop the weapons in his hands a little bit later. You know what? We'll pop one in right now. Got the axe right here. And look, his pants are tattered and torn and everything. Remember when they were spinning them through the forest like, and then he dropped in the water and stuff like that. But yeah, arm goes all the way around, head goes all the way around. Yeah, you can do a little exorcist thing like dead by dawn. Arm goes all the way around, leg goes up a little bit forward like this, a little bit back, a little bit, you know, this, that, and the other. It's on a ball joint around the knee, so you can get a lot of little different poses with it. The ankle is on a twist ball joint. Yeah, it's on a ball joint, has a little bit of a hinge to it, that hinge rocker that goes, but that comes with the ball joint. Yeah, you got a nice bend at the knee right here. He's actually pretty good. Waist twist. Does he have? Yeah, he has a little bit of. No, he doesn't. So don't go rocking him back and forth because he doesn't have. It doesn't seem like he has an ab crunch. But the head nods slightly a little bit up and down. I mean, you got the elbow that's going on a ball joint right here and everything. It's pretty good. I like it. I think it's a great figure so far. I'm a big fan of Ash in the Evil Dead series. And you know, he has so many accessories. Here's the dead-eyed hand. That's the possessed hand right there. Remember that one? That's the possessed hand. That's the one where everything look. And yeah, look, he even has like the little like ugly stuff that was going on in the middle. Remember when he was hitting himself like pat, 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 pat. And this is his regular hand. And you can switch out, look, you can switch these parts out right here and put his regular arm on. And the pieces come out pretty easy. You just got to make sure that you line them up correctly to push them back in. There we go. A little bit of plastic just jumped out. See? This guy's pretty good. I'm digging him. Totally digging this. Totally digging this. He's looking good. Groovy. Got the severed head. It's just so many accessories with this. This guy looks amazing. We're gonna do him with the deadite head. Let's put him in deadite mode. So, all right. So let's take. Come on. Don't let me break this. There we go. That comes up. Ooh, did I break? Oh no, I didn't break it. I thought I broke it. Pop this on, nice and easy. Is with the deadite head right here. Took a little bit of forcing to get on, but he's on. It's on now. But it looks great. Look at this on him. He looks amazing. Neca, great job again. And again, I know some people. I'm not one of those type of individuals who will complain about every little thing. Now, if it's bad, it's bad. Because I do have a few figures that I've recently purchased that I will give a negative review about, and you're going to see why. And I was very disappointed with them, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, he looks pretty good. He looks real good, especially with the dead-eyed head. He looks amazing. And you got the possessed hand on him. Well, this arm is from when he's in Evil Ash mode right here. And the shotgun fits nice and snug into his hand. Again, this guy is like very well crafted. He's very well sculpted. I love the paint scheme on him. He looks great. I mean, look, even the soles on the boots look pretty decent. It looks pretty good. You know, everything is good. Everything is good so far. Nice little paint, nice little deco that they got going on with like the supposedly dead face look and everything. The paint, you know, is pretty good on the hair because, I mean, he did have like a greasy hair look in that movie. Even after he had fell in the water and been knocked around, his hair still kind of like stayed in place, which is what to me, I always looked at Evil Dead as like a horror live action cartoon. I loved it. Loved it. Especially the way he was getting bonked and thrown around and everything like that. So yeah, like what we're going to do now, we're going to check out the figure and tell me what you think. So as a whole, I would say this figure is definitely worth the buy because I mean, like, I'm impressed with it. And it's standing at approximately, I would say, like what? Let's say he's standing at 6.5 inches. So I mean, like, it's actually pretty good. I would definitely, if you're a fan of Evil Dead, or if you just like, like to collect figures and so on and so forth, I would definitely say it's worth the purchase. I really like it, and it comes with a ton of accessories so you can relive those moments within the movie of Evil Dead 2. I think it's great. I think NECA did an excellent job with this figure. I mean, it's not too much I'm disappointed with. And again, I want to thank you guys very much for helping me reach over 1,000 subscribers. I think currently I'm at I don't know, I'm almost at 1,100, which is like amazing. I never thought it would grow this big. I never thought it would get this big. And again, if you guys offer any suggestions as to what you would like for me to do, or like for me to see, or like to see me do, or what figures you like me to do, figures you would like for me to review, please let me know. And again, I tell you guys again, I cannot begin to thank you guys enough for all the support, the ambition you give me, and everything that goes along with that. And again, like I said before, another thing too, the website will be up very soon. Like I told you before, I was trying to get rid of old inventory, which I've been doing very good. I think the videos have been helping me move a bit of merchandise on, which is pretty good. I'm very happy to see that. Also, too, I wanted to get like some new inventory to put up on the website. So, again, this figure is wonderful. So, and I mean, like, if you're a big fan of Evil Dead like myself, pick it up. And you can definitely get, like, relive those moments and everything. Because I've been playing with it ever since. Well, I bought two. You know what I mean? Like, certain figures, I have no choice but to buy two because I'm a big fan of the series, a big fan of the figure, a big fan of the character, or whatever case may be. All right. So, with that being said, that brings this review to a close. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe here on YouTube and share this video. Also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And finally, Twitch for more unedited dialogue, news, reviews, and gameplay. Finally, don't forget to hit the donate button, as any little bit counts and is greatly appreciated. Not to mention a portion of the proceeds go to various charities. I'm Uncle Nerd. Thanks for tuning in. And don't forget, if you buy a toy, bust it open.